Hi, welcome to Consensus. My name is Sally Taylor and I'm the curator and founder of this project. I wanted to tell you a little bit more about the background of Consensus and where it came from, as well as to take you on a short tour of chain number 19 today. So the way that the project was initiated was from a fable about blind men who come upon an elephant in their path. And it's a traditional fable in many cultures, and the way that it goes is that these blind men come upon an elephant while they're traveling through the jungle, and each blind man feels a different part of the elephant's body before concluding that they understand best what an elephant is. So the one that feels the tail thinks elephant is a rope, and the one that feels the tusk thinks elephant is a spear, and the one that feels the ear thinks elephant's a fan, and they all then argue for the righteousness of their understanding of what an elephant is, until a wise king comes along and says, stop arguing. You're all feeling different parts of something much greater, and you don't have the capacity to understand it alone. You need to share your different experiences and listen to one another with an open mind. And the fable for me really is about the nature of the human condition. We come to the planet, we each get to feel a tiny sliver of space and time in our entire lifetimes. And with that, we think we understand much more of the whole. And it's my belief that together we can understand more. And so with that fable in mind, I created Consensus, in which I collected 22 images that represented different angles of one thing, and that became my elephant, as it were. And then I gave each of these photographs to a different musician, a different blind man, and asked them, what does it mean to you? There are no right or wrong answers. I want to understand it from your perspective. And they created songs. And I took their songs and I gave them to different painters, and the paintings to different poets, and the poems to different chefs, and the food that they created to different dancers, and so on until all of the senses have been represented. And so today I'm going to show you a little of chain 19. And the way that chain 19 starts is with this photograph behind me. A shot of Martha's Vineyard on the ferry between Hyannis and the island. And with this photograph, I really wanted to understand the essence of it. So I wondered, whose palette did I want to see this through? Did I want to understand this through? And I gave it to a musician from the UK named David Saw, and he created this song.
Pull me in, I'm all at sea.
And I gave the song to this painter here.
Come rescue.
And Gosa created a painting that represented her understanding of the music, which was that this woman is at sea and she is surrounded and being drowned in her own hair, which has become waves. And the only hope that she has is this tiny boat. And when I gave this photograph of this painting to this perfumer here, Lawrence created a scent that represented his understanding of the painting, which was actually the opposite, that the boat was in trouble and seeking refuge, and the woman in this painting is a sea goddess that's helping the boat to safety. And he created a salty amber as a fragrance, which explores both the waves and the depths. With the perfume, I then gave it to this dressmaker, and Carly, in the fragrance alone, smelled a character. And that character, she imagined to have wet hair, and she created a dress that wraps around her entire body, which is reminiscent, again, of this woman with her hair wrapping around her body. And even though the painter never saw the photograph, you can see that the buoy is in exactly the same place as the woman's head, and these seascapes with similar horizons. At the same time that I gave the song to the painter, I also gave it to an animator in Madrid named
outside, too far away to read the tide. I'm lost, will you come quickly? I leave this storm behind me. Take my heart.
And he heard in the song a story of a man who's badly hurt a woman. And he feels so small and so isolated and alone. And she wants to save him, but she can't bring herself to.
And I'm here on the outside, too far away to read the tide. I'm lost, will you come quickly? I leave this storm behind me.
And then I gave
Winds
film
will
to
change.
these two sculptors. This sculpture is a raft where it can't float. It's these two pieces of raft that no matter how far one character travels, they can never meet the other character. And this bowl on wheels with this rope is about flying. It's this sort of image of somebody flying and needing to be pulled here by this rope. And then I gave all of these pieces cumulatively to a set designer named Anthony Phelps, and he created this physical space that the artwork lives in now. And so I want to invite you to come and experience Consensus. It's on Martha's Vineyard at 44 Main Street above Midnight Farm, and it's on show every day from 11 o'clock to 6 p.m. And it is a donation-based exhibit, so please come on over and just experience what it has to offer for you. Thank you.